Hello everybody and welcome back to Lost Judgment. It's time for the Kaito Files. So we're gonna start a new game, we're gonna go on. Could go for easy, right? Could go for legend. Probably easy though. We're just gonna keep it like that, turn on autosave. Yes, sure. And let's just see what this is all about. This is a work of fiction. Apparently it's like 6.5 hours long. We're gonna try to be faster than that. And yeah. Sunglasses at night time. Attorney again the law office. Isai Hoshino. We already know him.
Hope coming down here to meet me wasn't too inconvenient for you, Hoshino-san. I'm Senda from Bato Detective Agency.
Shiro Senda.
So, you were kind of vague on the phone. What were you trying to get at?
You really don't know what this is about? Rocking those shades at this time of night is telling me a different story, son. Mark of a guilty conscience.
I assure you that's not the case. Anyway, what did you want to discuss?
It's what I was telling you over the phone. We got a request from Saori Shirosaki to look into you, but I figured I'd do you a solid and let you see what I found before I reported back to my client.
Yeah, but what's this?
You don't recognize your girl? We snapped a quick pic when she came to the office.
No way. Why would Saori-san?
Way I hear it, you two are getting engaged soon so you can finally tie the knot. But sometimes women get cold feet, you know? They just want to know what they're getting into. I see it all the time.
Okay then. So, what did you find, sir? I haven't done anything that would incriminate me. And this is a violation of detective-client privilege. You're breaking the rules.
Oh, no, that's a pretty good one, as I'd expect from a lawyer. But Hoshino, you really think you can bluff your way out of this, Sean? Well. I do believe that's you strolling out of a Kamurocho love hotel, Slugger. One last fling before the big day. Hope you made it worth your time.
What the... This is... You've got it all wrong!
Whoa, take it easy, would ya? Come on, Hoshino-san. We don't have to play by courtroom rules here. It's simple. I can make this whole thing disappear for you. Only reason lawyers don't go to hell is because they can afford not to.
In other words, you're saying I have to pay you now to delete that picture?
Nothing I love more than a fast learner, kid. 4 million yen. This goes up in smoke, and the client never has to hear anything to the contrary.
4 million yen? I don't have that kind of money!
Your whole damn future is riding on this deal I'm making you. It's a small price to pay, isn't it?
Yeah, but...
Hey, Hoshino. Would you prefer that I send this to your office with a nice little bow?
So, you take the client's money up front. Then you shake down the mark for another 4 million on top. Man, you corrupt detectives really rake it in, don't you?
Who the fuck? Shit. You were in the Matsugane.
And you're Shiro Senda. You were a former lieutenant in the Bato family. And right now, you're on my turf.
Hell yes.
Kaito-san, how was my acting? Not bad if I say so myself.
Huh? Acting?
One of your old clients came to us to help her get her money back. As it turns out, your little extortion racket has been getting around. And that's why Hoshino-kun and Saori-san put together a 3-act play that got us everything we need. All that's left to do is bag your ass with it. Ain't that right, Hoshino-kun?
Yep. I got the whole thing on tape.
Hey,
All right. That'll be 4 million yen you took from your client, plus 300,000 for annoying me. You need a hidden ATM? Get back here!
Oh no, do we have to do a running? Alright, we have to.
Hey, hold up!
Yeah, I played the chase. Well, I guess it works a little bit different. He's more aggressive. I clicked B. What are you talking about? You're about to get fucked. Catch chase complete. Catch sender.
Good. Still in one piece.
shit.
Now then, Sender-san. Your office is in Kamurocho, right? How about you give me a little inside tour?
Sender! The hell's this about? Boss, I kinda screwed up. I know you. You're with the Matsugane family.
The name's Kaito, and I'm with the Yagami Detective Agency now. You call this dump an office? It's got the scent of illicit Yakuza business all over it. You trying to scare your clients?
I take it you're not one of those clients. What do you want?
This place
The
shut
head
down.
honcho around here?
Igarashi's the name. I'm the Bato Detective Agency's chief consultant.
Masaru Kawashi, Bato Detective Agency Investigator and Chief Consultant.
You mean the Bato family, right? Didn't you guys used to call yourselves the Tojo Clan R&D? You dig up dirt on cops and their families, all to twist the long arm of the law. Seems going legit hasn't taught you a damn thing. And it's making us real detectives look bad. That shit won't fly around me.
Hate to burst your bubble, but we got a customer satisfaction rate of over 80%. So kindly take your bitching and blow it out your ass.
Then why don't I cut to the chase? I'm here for the million yen you grifted out of my client. Plus, 300 grand for the trouble. Make it snappy, and I'll leave a souvenir. You're screwed more than sideways if the cops hear it.
Sender, you clusterfuck.
Real sorry.
Well, I suppose I should give you credit for leading a competitor right to us.
We can throw down, but fair warning, I'm tacking on extra for the ass whooping.
All right, cut the yapping. Shut this idiot up permanently!
Alright, let's do this.
Get meat!
Trying to use boost. I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of them. Wait, she was saying that you wanna fight? Pretty sure back to that. Hey, do you like actions? Looks like you're about to get some. Pizza in the screw, oh yeah.
Well then, looks like our total comes out to 1.5 million. Pretty lean for a business that was about to go under.
You'll get yours someday, Kaito. Mark my words.
That's what they all say.
Oh, I can't believe you got my money back from those crooks. How can I ever thank you?
No need. I was just taking out the town garbage. Your husband wasn't even cheating on you, was he?
No, but they still threatened to tell him I booked an investigation.
Believe me, you're not alone here. There's been a recent uptick of con artists operating as detectives. See, normally, ex-Yakuza have to wait 5 years before they can open a detective business. So they'll often skirt the law by setting up a civilian to be the agency's owner.
I see. Actually, I did find it strange how much cheaper they were than other agencies.
Well, with the Yagami Detective Agency, we don't charge a yen until you see results. We're a name you can trust. So, next time you need to keep tabs on your man, don't hesitate to swing on by.
I think I'll be fine for now. I've chosen to trust my husband. But thank you.
By the way, Hoshino-kun, how are things really going with Saori-san?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm in it for the long haul. But sometimes I can't help but wonder if we're actually even together.
You guys have been dating, what, 3 years? Never thought about getting hitched?
Of course! At least, I have. As for whether Saori-san would be receptive to the idea...
I'm not sure she knows you're dating.
Come on, man. Doughton's only gonna drive her away. Show her you're a man with a plan.
Yeah... Maybe you're right. I'll make it happen this year.
And I'll be rooting for you, pal.
Great. On that note, I'd better get going. I still have some work left at the office.
Man, I'm bored.
Don't make me yawn, man.
Well, looky here. It's talk.
Oh, god damn it, now he actually made me yawn. Sorry, Kaito-san. This job propaganda seems looking like it's gonna take another couple of days. Can I keep an eye on the place till I get back? That it was mediation giving you trouble? Yeah, the husband wasn't having it, and on top of that, he took the son with him off into the mountains and got lost. I was in the search by them. Would you believe a freaking bear showed up? Sounds like a mess. Did you find the guy? Yeah, but the moment we did, he ran off with his son again. We're gonna try again tomorrow. Gotcha. Good luck. Guess I'm on my own for now. Well, good nothing. I don't know. I receive anyone unscrapped wings. Let's see. Who do I wanna call? Probably Higashi. Suga and Tsukama, the guys with Higashi and Hoshino. And Higashi, wait. No, Hoshino just left. I call her Pikachu. Hell yeah. That should be over in a flash.
What's the good word, Kaito Aniki?
Yeah, that's a man I wanted to
Just thought
see.
you might want to go have a drink.
Right now? Yeah, thing is, I kind of have a dinner meeting tonight.
A dinner meeting? Sounds pretty fancy for an arcade manager.
Yeah, you're telling me. See, the thing is, we're opening up a new location in Ijincho. Managed to hit it off with a guy who rents us our equipment. Turns out he's a CEO looking to invest.
Whoa! So you'll be the owner of 2 arcades?
Looks like it.
Damn. Look at you moving up in the world.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I'd rather knock one back with my Aniki.
Nah, you do your thing. Some other time, okay?
Sounds good, Aniki. Oh, almost forgot. I heard this from one of the part-timers at Charles, but apparently some kid came looking for you.
Some kid?
I guess. I wasn't the one who saw him. But evidently this punk had some fight in him. Our guys chased him out before he could start any shit.
What the hell's a kid like that want with me?
You tell me, man. But not right now. I gotta prep for that meeting.
Alright. Guess he's got to push his lamp, but hey, business is booming, then I'm happy for him. I'm gonna hold Hoshino-kun just for the memes. He just left.
Kaito-san? Is everything okay?
Yeah, just thought we could grab a drink.
Oh, well, like I said before, I still have work to do.
Hell, you're not done yet?
Not even close. Plus, Saori-san needs my help after this, so...
Yeah, I get it. Can't tear a man away from the love of his life.
Something like that. Anyway, let's try some other time.
Good luck with him either. Well, the last ones remaining who probably in Ijincho and not even close to our home.
Greetings. You've reached Yokohama 99.
Yo, it's Kaito. Wanna go get drinks? You, me, and Sugiura?
I'm afraid Sugiura, she's not available. Right now, he's out looking into an affair.
Huh. Okay, what about you? It's been a while, you know?
Well, I do appreciate the invite. Tonight's not good for me either.
It's not? How come?
Because tonight is reserved for anime. A very special one.
Yes, anime.
The
Let's
premiere
go.
of Love Star 3, the movie, Director's Cut Edition. I can hardly contain myself.
Oh, come on, an anime? Can't you just record the damn thing?
I don't think you get it, Kaito-san. A premiere only happens once, and then it's history. You have to watch the stream while it's live and keep the chat turned on. That's the experience.
Huh? You gotta do what now?
Oh, I know. Kaito-san, if you like, I can add you to our Love Star community. That way we can voice chat online while you have your drink at home. It's a win-win. I'm sure my friends would love to welcome you.
Yeah, Tsukumo, I don't know. It sounds like a lot to me. I think I'm gonna sit this one out.
Gosh, I was just about to give you a breakdown on Love Star's deeper themes. Oh well. Oh, the stream's about to go live. Until next time.
Lost, huh? Maybe I'll check it out sometime. God, for doing solo. Because everyone's busy.
Well, I could always show my face at Tender. Maybe I'll bump into someone I know.
Maybe. Face fire. Alright. So, okay, we don't have a lot of options. What about the skills? Yeah, we don't have a lot of skills either. That's good. Let's boost some health. Okay, one of the more SP of the battle, that's good. I don't think I need it because I'm not gonna farm too long, but hey. Huh, what's that smell? Primal folk. No shit. Really? Like a feral beast, Kaito's senses of sight, smell, and hearing are superior to that of an average person. Sharponi's senses with primal eye, primal nose, and primal ear identify anything sufficient there. He can also use primal focus for locking down on active search. Huh?
Quiet now.
What? Where?
I'm
Sounds like
getting
it's
close.
super close. Oh. Alright. Maybe. That's here? Hey! Why are you looking at me like this? That
What's
is
that
wrong.
noise? I'm getting close. Where the heck's it coming from?
Really? Oh, I hate this already. Really? Didn't know I was gonna struggle this early on. Jesus Christ. Who would have thought? what?
This right here.
That's man. Something around here. That's a kind of family. Oh, how did I not see
What
you?
have we here?
Oh hey, cat. You're cute, little fella. Meow. Me? Thanks. Alright, so we got some items to grab. Okay. But it isn't around and it brings back a lot of memories. X boost duration and alright. Time to go out. Okay. Alright, that's too tender. What's going on here? Cops, what's
Oh my
going on?
gosh, was someone murdered?
Dunno. Could have been a Yakuza, maybe.
But I thought the Tojo clan was long gone.
Murder, goddamn. I really need it.
Kaito-san, come join us. You by yourself?
Yeah. Talk's out of town helping Genda-sensei. Says he'll be gone another couple days.
Aha. So is the sidekick getting lonely without the leading man?
In your dreams, Mari. Masuda, the usual. You see any shit going down outside? I overheard someone talking about a murder.
Ah, that. Apparently, the victim was a young executive. Actually, there was a similar case a few days ago. It caused quite a stir. I believe the man was a CEO.
Some killers out to eat the rich, huh?
Who knows? Crazy world out there. Speaking of which, did you finish the job I found you?
Oh, I kicked the crap out of those swindlers. And Hoshino-kun put on quite the show.
Really? I wish I could have seen the pros at work.
Know what else? I think Hoshino-kun and Saori-san are just about there. Fella was all riled up, saying this'll be the year.
By that, you mean they're tying the knot?
Yeah. The question is, will Saori-san give him a yes?
Good question.
I'd say she needs more time. If he rushes it, it might not turn out well.
Yeah, I suppose your gut's usually right, Mari.
What about you, Kaito-san? Any romance blooming in your life?
Whoa! Since when was this about me?
Because you clearly have no trouble talking to women, but I never hear what happens in the end.
What happens in the end is rejection.
Yeah? Well, maybe I like being a free agent. You call it rejection. I call it release. And even if I do keep getting shot down, so what? Every beauty who walks away is only making room for the next one.
Oh, Kaito-san, you're gonna grow into a lonely old man at this rate.
Honestly, Mari, that's all talk. Once Kaito-san falls in love, he falls so hard he can't even see straight. Why, I recall a time he even considered getting married.
You're kidding! Kaito-san, a husband?
Yo, could we not go there?
Shoot, her name was on the tip of my tongue. I suppose it's been over a decade now. You two were living together, right? I think her name...
Masuda, look, that's a long story. Some other time, okay?
Hmm? Oh. Sure thing.
By the way, you got any more gigs? We've been dry thanks to those fake detectives, so if you could hook it up.
Actually, that reminds me. A man came by asking about you. He said he was looking for someone.
He wanted me? Specifically?
I don't know the details, but he wants to meet you. He's the CEO of some tech company.
Oh, a tech company, eh? What's the offer?
He said he's prepared to pay $2 million up front.
$2 million? Well, well, that's mighty generous.
Apparently, it's for any investigation expenses that come up. And when it's done, he'll pay an extra $20 million.
What?
20 million?
Depending on the outcome, he might pay even more. He must be swimming in cash.
Holy hell.
Sounds like a tempting offer, but do you really want to do it alone? Especially with your boss out of town.
True. One look at you and the client might drop the case and run.
Right? At least find a smart-looking jacket to cover whatever that is.
Come on.
Indeed. You'll need to dress for the occasion, that's for sure.
Man, you guys have no faith in me, huh? Well, I'm not putting on a show for him or anyone else. True style doesn't change with the tides. Not to mention, it's the heart that counts. Watch me knock this guy's socks off, just being plain old Kaito.
Ah yes, plain old Kaito.
This tea's about to expire.
Charles, Arcade Manager Toru Higashi. What is he doing here?
Hey, Banaki, what's with the suit and tie?
What? I thought I'd pull out all the stops for today's client. Dress for the occasion, all that. After all, a pro's gotta look the part too.
I mean, yeah. But you never give a rat's ass about that stuff. So I start now.
Today's just special, all right? There.
Okay, but do you really need me here?
Don't you get it? If I'm busy talking this guy up, who's gonna offer some tea? The landlady? Besides, you poured in the Matsugane family for years. The boss loved your tea, remember?
Whoa, hang on. That was a long time ago.
Well, I'm counting on you today. I'm paying you $50,000 just to serve 2 people.
Coming from you, that's pretty generous. How much is this gig worth, anyway?
That's a matter of, detective-client privilege.
So a lot.
Hey, he's here. Come in.
Hello there. I'm Kyoya Sadamoto, CEO of Image Interactive. Thanks for having me.
Image Interactive CEO, Kyoya Sadamoto.
Thanks for coming. I'm Masaharu Kaito, an investigator here.
I'm Higashi, just a part-timer.
It really is great to meet you, Kaito-san. I've heard so much about you.
Good things, I hope?
Of course. You're a legend in these parts, aren't you?
I'm not so sure about that. Oh, but first, please, take a seat.
Enjoy.
Ah, why thank you.
Well then, shall we get down to business? I understand you're looking for someone. May I ask who?
That would be my wife. My deceased wife, actually.
Eh?
Your deceased wife.
Pretty weird right off the bat. I'm gonna need more details about his wife.
Can you give me some more details? I was under the impression she went missing.
Well, I lost her about 2 years ago. She took her own life.
I see. I'm very sorry. Let me rephrase then. You want us to find her, even though you know she passed away?
Yes, well... Why don't I start from the time she died? 2 years
Might be a
ago,
good start.
my wife left a suicide note at home one day and disappeared. As you can imagine, I went right to the police. Upon finding nothing, she was declared a missing person. 6 months later, they recovered a body, possibly my wife's, on a riverbed in the mountains of Chiba. There's a large waterfall nearby, from which she likely jumped. Her body was decomposed beyond recognition, but authorities later identified her based on something she was carrying.
And what was that?
A photograph. In it was her and our son.
I see. But was that really enough to ID her? Wouldn't they have done some sort of analysis?
Yes. I requested a DNA test be performed. Lo and behold, my wife was a near-perfect match.
Then, at that point, her death was all but certain. Yet, you still believe she's alive?
About a month ago, my wife's friend said she saw someone in Kamurocho that looked like her. This woman, according to my wife's friend, was with some unfamiliar man. And when the friend called out her name, she froze. Then she immediately fled.
Is it possible this was all just a coincidence?
Believe me, I'd considered that. The DNA test had more or less cemented her death in my mind. But then I started doing my own research, and I found that DNA test results aren't always set in stone. Especially in cases where the body is in an advanced state of decomposition, the results can vary widely. I even came across an astonishing article in which someone's lost relative showed up after a DNA test said they died. After reading that, who wouldn't have hoped that their dear wife is still somewhere out there? Mind you, this woman was the spitting image of my wife. Her voice was a perfect match too. And this is coming from a friend who's known her for years. As she herself put it, there's no way it wasn't her.
I get why you want to believe that, but if a DNA test confirmed it, probably just a damn close resemblance. So here's my angle and my problem with that case. If it's true and if it's accurate, and his wife just left him, I don't think she wants to be with him anymore, something like that.
If I could inquire about the compensation. My contacted tender quoted $2 million in advance, plus another $20 million upon completion.
Yes. Regardless of the outcome, I intend to have at least that much prepared.
When you say at least that much, you mean...
If you manage to find my wife safe and sound, I'll throw in another 10 million.
So, a grand total of 32 million?
Hey, Aniki. Just checking. I'm being paid 50,000 today, right?
Yeah, 50,000 for serving some damn tea. Got a problem?
Oh no, it's fine. Now I see where all that generosity is coming from.
Ask for full information.
By the way, may we request any photos of your wife you may have? Sir?
I've actually approached other detectives about this, but none of them could turn up any leads. Then I heard you were working as a detective, in Kamurocho no less. Immediately I thought to myself, if anyone can find my wife, it's him. Considering how well acquainted you are.
Wait a second.
You saying I know her?
The woman that barkeeper was talking about.
Oh, Aniki, isn't that...
Mikiko?
Yes. Mikiko Natsume was her maiden name. I understand you used to live together long ago. And that sums up why I'm here. Because of how intimately you know her.
You're really going to go?
After what they did to the boss, I can't just sit back and do nothing.
But you might actually get killed this time.
I'm sorry.
So your family is more important than me.
Believe me, I understand how bizarre this request might be.
Pretty fucking bizarre.
I know you can get to the bottom of it. You lived with Mikiko in this very town. You knew her better than anyone. Kaito-san, I'm begging you. Won't you bring her back?
I'd heard rumors, but I never thought they'd be true. Sadamoto-san, are you sure Mikiko took her own life?
I mean, she did leave a suicide note.
Why, though? The Mikiko I knew would never do that, no matter what the reason.
Honestly, I wish I knew. The note was sparse on details.
The hell does that mean? Aren't you supposed to be her husband?
For what my memory's worth, Mikiko seemed to have some anxieties about her job. And I was so busy with my own work at the time, I failed to give her support. I was hardly even home half the time. It was only when she left me that I realized how poorly I treated her.
So, let's say Mikiko is alive. Then what? It's gonna be one big happy reunion?
I don't really have an answer for that. I doubt she'd even want to look at me. But then again, we do have our son to consider. He's 14 already. His name's June.
So, Mikiko's got a kid and everything.
Yes. And he's just as rambunctious as his mother. He took off once he heard she might be alive. Even though I specifically told him to stay put. The moment my back was turned, he was gone.
Understandable.
Wait, he ran away?
He did. About 2 weeks ago. I thought he might pull something like this, so I set up location tracking on his phone. But, being that he left his phone in his room, he must have figured that out. Outsmarted by a teenager, I swear.
2 weeks on his own at his age? At 14, he's what, in middle school?
June pulls this kind of stunt all the time. He hangs out with these delinquents, often couch surfing for days at a time. Of course, I'm one to talk, since most days I miss the last train. And since I'm at a hotel, I won't even be home to notice he's gone.
Well, how about that?
Look, that's all beside the point. Right now, I need your help.
Hate to break it to you, Sadamoto-san, but I don't think I'm your guy.
What? May I ask how come?
I just don't think I'm cut out for it, is all.
Come now.
That's final.
Fine. Fine. I know when a mind's made up. What a shame that is.
Aniki, you sure you want to let this guy go? That's 32 mil walking away. Not to mention the truth about Mikiko.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay, you're the boss.
It is a lot of money, but that's beside the point. We're not here for the money.
Well, another job down the shitter. I think that calls for a drink.
You, want somebody to tag along?
Sure, but weren't you slammed with the new opening and all?
Well, I mean, yeah, there's work to be done. I'd have to go inspect the place after.
Right. Then you better go deal with that. Glad to hear business is good, though.
Sorry about that, Aniki.
Oh, and about that 50 grand I owe you.
Don't even worry about it. Tea was on the house today, man. When my Aniki says pour, I serve the best damn cup you ever tried. That shit hasn't changed.
Oh, Higashi. You wonderful bastard.
Huh? Hey, Aniki, that photo.
Damn it. Don't just leave your junk in my office.
I left it there purposefully. Also, I noticed that. Why didn't you say anything? Even I noticed that shit.
Should I just toss it? Well, wouldn't be the first gig I tossed. Better head on down to Tender and see what else Masuda's got brewing.
Chapter 1. What goes around. Alright. That was the intro. The whole thing. Obviously, it's gonna be more about that case. Pressing F to reviewing the map opening up a list. Basically, explain to me the things I already know since I finished the main story, okay? I know how the stuff works. Damn, his soundtrack is so metal. The soundtrack is so much better than the other guys. I'm sorry, but the soundtrack is so metal. I love it.
Ow.
Phone call.
Yaniki, you got a minute?
What's up, Higashi?
Yeah, so I just got a call from Charles. Remember how I told you about that kid who came by looking for you?
Yeah? What about him?
Well, he's back and causing problems like usual. Can you go take care of him?
He's just some punk-ass kid. Why don't you take care of him?
Because I got meetings and shit to deal with. My employee's in there on her own.
I really gotta handle some kid?
What, you just gonna abandon a college girl in trouble?
Huh? Oh, I see. You almost got me with that one, dipshit.
You think I'd lie to you? Seriously, she's young, she's single. Cute, too.
You sure about that?
Yep. Oh, did I mention she's way into beards? She says she likes them bearded and burly.
Guess I have no choice. If a lady, if my bro needs my help, I guess I gotta go save the day.
You're a lifesaver, Aniki. I'm counting on you here.
Okay, time to help out you guys. Don't wait for me. Yeah. There we go.
Got a little workout in at least.
Let's see skills. We're gonna need to put health, that's for sure. Oh, let's beat those guys up as well. At some point, then let's go.
Don't go picking fights you can't win.
5,000 to 10,000. 5,000. Can't have enough. Oh wait. It's in here.
I'm not messing
14-year-old.
I'll kill you, you little wimp! Damn. Talk about a shit show. You can relax now, miss. I'm taking over from here.
Are you Yakuza?
No, actually, I was sent by the owner, Higashi. What's going on here?
Oh, well, those men were being disgusting, but then that boy stood up for me.
I'd rather be a wimp than a total piece of shit, not to mention an ugly one.
Say that again, you brat!
Too slow, dumbass!
That's it. I'm carving you up!
Step back, bud. Hey, I said step back. You don't want to get hurt, do ya? Hold on. Did you just pass out on me? Hey, miss. Mind getting this kid out of the way?
Okay.
This is not gonna last long.
Ah, you taking his place, ape man? Then I'll just have to carve you up first!
Here we go!
So you guys want me to plan ahead, I guess it's time to test some more fighting with tanks. That's just beast mode from Yakuza. That's literally beast mode. Just randomly picking up stuff as well automatically already. Nice upgrade.
Shoo! Take your dumbasses outside.
Damn it!
Hey, up and at 'em.
Huh?
Listen, you're a good kid for helping people, but taking on two grown-ass men is another story.
Wait.
Hey, you alright? Hit your head or something? What? Do I know you?
He's your son, genius.
Holy crap! It's you! You're Masaharu Kaito from the Matsugane family!
Huh? Yeah. Well, I've been out of the family for a while now, but,
Man, I've been looking all over for you. I'm Jun Sadamoto.
Sadamoto. Why does that name... You're Mikiko's kid?
Guess we meet at long last. I heard you used to roll with the Matsugane family, so I've been asking people who looked the part what they knew. Should have seen my face when I found out you guys broke up.
Okay, well, wanna tell me why Mikiko's kid is going around looking for me?
Here's the deal, Kaito-san. I want you to find my mom.
Say what?
Yeah, I thought you might have a clue where she is. You two used to live together and all.
Kid, let me be frank. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told your pops. You're asking the wrong guy.
Wait, my dad came to you about this? Hey, where are you going?
Home.
Wait up! Dude, what the heck? I thought you were Mom's ex. Don't you care about her at all?
She's nothing but a stranger to me now.
But listen, we haven't heard from her in 2 years. That's if she's still alive.
That's
Don't
a big
you think
if.
she's in some kind of trouble?
How should I know? Maybe she's having the time of her life without some brat all up in her business.
The hell? Okay, back it up a sec. My mom would never desert me.
Then where'd she go, huh? Get lost already.
I bet you just don't want to see her because she ditched your sorry ass. I read all about it in her diary. How Mom wanted you out of the Yakuza so she could marry you with a clean conscience. But then you went on some kind of dangerous mission. Better die a henchman than live as a husband, huh? And now you turn your back on her again? No wonder you two are strangers. What? You want to go?
You're not gonna live through that.
Might want to ease up on the grown-up act, kid. Anyway, your mom and I are ancient history. So unfortunately, I can't do anything for you.
What if I told you I'm your son? Then what? You're still gonna walk away?
What did you just say?
I said, you and Mom might have had me.
Wait. This is total crazy talk.
It was written in Mom's diary, around the time you broke up.
Her diary?
Yeah, I read what happened after you went on some raid and you guys split. Apparently, she didn't get to tell you that I was a little fetus at the time.
You gotta be shitting me.
I am not shitting you! I actually think you're my dad.
I mean, I can see it, obviously.
Then why? After all this time?
Listen, why else would I be busting my ass to find you? Now come on! You and I are gonna go find Mom, and then she'll tell you herself.
Good argument. Completed chapter 1. Oh, the spooky move followed me 2 days ago. That was the enemy I heard in the middle of the night.
It was just another day in Kamurocho. After resolving a local incident, Kaito is approached by Kyoya Sadamoto, who asks him to search for his late wife Mikiko. Mikiko was Kaito's old flame, who parted ways with him long ago. Kaito turns Sadamoto down before any past wounds can reopen. But he soon finds himself face to face with Sadamoto's son, June. That's when June tells him the unthinkable. That Kaito might be his real father.
Alright, chapter 2. Like father, like son. Years.
Back in the day, the Matsugane family was on real bad terms with a rival. Like waiting for all-out war to kick off bad. One day, I got a call from the office saying they need me right away. So of course, I hauled ass over. Hey! What's the situation?
Some lady busted in here. And it seems like she means business.
Huh? You called me over some lady?
Not just any lady. A real hellcat. Says she ain't leaving till the boss gets back. Look.
I'm not messing around! Oh, for the love of God, it hurts!
Let go of me, you crazy bitch!
Listen up! You lay a finger on Maho, I'll snap his arm clean off!
Mikiko Natsume, so that's how they met.
Hey sis, this is bad. It's real bad.
Maho Natsume, only your sister.
Hey, what the hell? Am I seeing this right? Why is Hoda getting his ass whooped?
I take it this gorilla is your muscle? You gonna try me or beat your chest?
You're the one calling me a gorilla? Guys, what the fuck happened?
It all started with the girl on the floor. She racked up quite a bill at one of our host clubs, but when the check came, she couldn't settle. We were gonna have to work it off at a cabaret club, but this chick busted in and went fucking ballistic.
What? Wait, how exactly is any of this our fault?
You tell me, man. I wash my hands of it. You're running the cabaret club starting next month. You deal with this shit.
Oh, come on. Hey, Hoda, let's hear your side.
She barged in here out of nowhere and came straight at me.
Out of nowhere, my ass. I had to do something.
For real? You two have to get your stories straight.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to get to the bottom of this shit. Just what the hell really happened. These dopes are too worked up to give me any good answers. Maybe I should look around the room for clues.
Is this it? Hey, Hoda, what'd you do to end up like that?
Fuck, I don't know. She just burst in the office and told us to give her sister.
Hang on. So her sister was already here?
Yeah. She was supposed to start working at one of our cabaret clubs. When this one busted in the door, she was already demanding to see the boss. When I said he wasn't here, she yelled at us to call him and let her wait in his office.
Obviously, talking to you assholes won't get me anywhere.
Man, this lady got some real guts.
What have we here?
Buttons on a girl's shirt got messed up. I know Hoda well enough to imagine the crowd to call and yell it in her face and shake her up.
Is this it?
Man, is she pissed. Pretty impressive, pulling a judo move on the Yakuza like
Take
that,
another
though.
step and his arm goes snap like a twig. Find out if I'm lying.
No, I hear you. Let's try and simmer down a bit, shall we?
Oh, the witness says. I was about to say, like, he's more like the witness. Investigate the room. This one?
This right here. Hey, what happened here?
Well, it happened so fast. I don't know. As soon as I came in here, this was happening.
How does nobody know what happened? Was it nap time in the office or something? Fine. Guess I'll have to take a look around and make the call myself.
Right.
Let's see.
Anything to see? Switch into another mode.
Let's see.
Down. Hey, you're in my way, you fucking punk.
Is this it?
Smells sweet, what beans from this box. Probably open from taking my decisions here this morning. Did the woman bring them? Someone's having the fridge. Oh yeah, I put the band up bodies in the home square, but I can forget to take it back with me. Nice.
This right here.
It smells something, but it seems like anything important. Just getting SB for smelling everything.
Is this it?
Why'd this have to go down now? They busted my ass all morning to get it, and now they're gonna find it. If I knew this would happen, I would have put it in a locker. Just as long as they don't look behind the plate.
Wonder if you said all that out loud on purpose, or if it's just a dump in the plate, huh? Aha, so this is what he was hiding. Oh, confiscate this.
Why does this have to go?
Huh? See, now that I'm getting a good look at her.
Staring at?
Just wishing I could have met a foxy lady like you outside of here.
What?
Tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna take you to the finest bar in town, and we can hash this all out over drinks. Oh, and I've got just the place in mind. It's real cozy.
Just try hitting on me again.
Oh, sorry.
No. What else?
Is this it?
Oh. What's this paper? Asme must be the woman's. Guess her name is Mikiko Natsume. Oh, that's a thing doing here for. Shouldn't wait to an interview or something.
Alright. I see what's going on here, Mikiko Natsume. I figured a gal wouldn't bust in here without reason. If anything, you and your sister are the victims. Well, here and now. Not for the host club stuff.
Huh?
I'm saying these jerk-offs never learn their hospitality. I'd like to apologize for the rough reception.
Okay. What's your angle here?
I know you didn't come here just to drag your sister off and leave her dead unpaid. At the very least, I'm sure snapping off limbs wasn't your first intention. You see this?
Resume.
This is your own resume.
What about it?
Well, it proves the whole point of why you came down to our office. First things first. These guys need to grasp a basic fact. You only came here to talk, not pick a fight with the Yakuza.
Quit going in circles and get to the point already!
Hell of a woman she is. Box of sweets, I guess.
You're the one who brought those sweets, right? That alone tells me breaking Hoda's arm wasn't your plan A.
Well, well. Guess you're the smartest ape of the bunch. So what?
Well, I can also tell how your negotiations broke down. The evidence is right here in front of me.
Probably mouse buttons.
It was your sister. Look how her top got messed up. Even though you kicked things off polite, it seems Hoda got hands-on at some point. Which explains why you got him crying uncle in his own office.
Not bad for a Yakuza. You sure you're not a detective in disguise?
If they ever kick me out, I may just consider it. But listen, Mikiko-san. You have to admit, your sister is partly responsible. If you're gonna play, you gotta pay. It's just basic business, you see?
I know how business works, and I never said we wouldn't pay you back.
Okay, then what's the issue?
The issue is, Maho's enrolled in college back home. If she ends up stuck as some hostess in Tokyo, she may as well kiss her education goodbye. I just want to see her graduate, find a career, and live a happy life.
Can't your parents loan you the cash to get her out of this?
No way! They'd freak if they knew I went to host clubs, let alone got into debt over one!
Well, that part's all on you.
Look, I get it with you people. 3 million yen is a lot. I actually came to discuss repayment.
But then this douchebag grabs my sister like some barbarian!
I only did it because your sister got shitty with me!
Then Mikiko-san, what's your real plan here? You got a lead on 3 mil somehow?
Well, I work in Shinjuku. Just a desk job during the day. But my nights are pretty much free. And in college, I worked as a server. I even got Employee of the Month a few times. Now, I know I've never been a hostess, but it can't be that different. At the very least, I'm a lot more qualified than my sister.
Wait, are you saying...
I'm saying I'll work for you instead. I'll even give you a start date. How's that for basic business?
Alright.
And that's how I met Mikiko. She was just so headstrong and full of personality. That tenacity of hers pushed her to the top in no time. Not to mention, she was a real ball buster. She'd take it upon herself to punish bad customers. And, since it was my job to look after her, I'd step in when things got ugly. Which happened a lot.
So this Mikiko chick's covering for her sister. Not a bad plan. It's rare to see someone go that far, even for flesh and blood.
Apparently, a car crash took their parents out when they were little. That was their only family. After that, they were lucky enough to get foster parents. Seems they're one big happy family now.
Interesting. But is the boss gonna be cool with a swap?
He says he doesn't see an issue, long as we get paid.
Fair enough. Just make sure she doesn't skip town and make it an issue, Hanaki.
She won't be a problem. Rough as she is, her heart's in the right place.
Hey, what the hell was that for?
You know the rules. No touching, no exceptions.
Oh, come on. I'm a paying customer. Who are you to tell me what to do?
And who are you to feel up our staff? Nothing gives you that right.
It's okay, Mikiko. Really. Let's just go inside.
I'm handling it, Momoko-chan.
We kicking this chick to the curb or what?
Yeah! Curb stomper if you have to!
Call you back later, Higashi. Break time's over.
Aniki?
Mikiko! Who's this fuck?
I'm her bodyguard. If you want to get hands-on tonight, start with me.
You heard that, boys? This fucking bastard! Take him down!
Well, I will take you down. That's really, really fast. Obnoxious twat. It's not gonna work. Be a bitch. Get fucked.
I'm really sorry. I just couldn't let them get away with what they did.
No problem. Your safety is my job.
Then I guess I'm in good hands, Mr. Bodyguard.
Oh, that cutscene took longer than I thought it would.
Yo, what's with your office? No guns, no family crest? This place is lame.
For the last time, I'm out of that life. This is the detective agency I work at now.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. But damn, it's grody in here. Do you guys never clean up?
Kid, just take a seat, will ya?
My name's June, not Kid.
Why call him June and not Chin?
That's...
something your pops forgot to take home.
Huh. Weird.
Anyway, where are we at so far? Oh yeah, you were saying you're my kid.
You know, you could call me your son, since that's what I am and all.
Look, just tell me what you know, alright?
Ask about his mom.
About your mom. Your pops filled me in on some of the details. Said something about how she might even still be alive.
Yeah, it always seemed off to me. I just can't imagine her taking her life.
But the DNA test said it was her, right? Feels like the odds of a mistake are pretty low.
I think Mom got caught up in some deep shit.
Deep shit? As in...
I don't know. But I think her suicide and the DNA tests were faked. She's gotta be out there somewhere. As for why she can't get in touch, maybe she just can't.
You sound like you thought this through. Any idea what happened?
Maybe something went wrong at work. Or she got kidnapped by some criminals.
Nah.
Doesn't sound all that convincing. But now that you mention it, your dad did say she might have been anxious on the job. What did she do for work?
Oh, she ran a cafe. Her cafe.
No kidding. Does she run it all by herself?
Yeah, she was doing real good too. She knows how to handle people.
That's for sure. Though with her personality, I can also see her making a few enemies.
Well, she would have bad customers from time to time. There were also these people who tried to buy her out. But I can't think of anyone who'd want her dead, you know?
That doesn't suggest much of anywhere. How did he use that?
So, you think you're my son? And it says this in your mom's diary?
Yeah, she writes everything in that diary. This one she wrote 15 years ago, I think. It was right after the two of you broke up.
What exactly did she write?
Stuff like... I don't know if I should keep it. I'll never see Masaharu-san again. I should get this taken care of, though.
Oh, hell of a thing for you to read.
Honestly, I get how she must have felt. After all, the man she loved walked out of her life and into a life-or-death situation. How could she marry and have a kid when her husband could get killed at any moment?
Yeah. Tragic, ain't it?
Then she decided to listen to her parents and marry the guy we all thought was my dad instead. But at some point between your breakup and their marriage, she found out she was pregnant. That's probably why you never got word of it.
I guess given the timing, it's not impossible.
Okay. For the sake of argument, let's say you are my kid. That means your dad got married, knowing your mom was carrying another man's child?
I guess so. Yeah?
He's really the type who'd commit like that?
Could be. Maybe he was just that into her.
I mean, sure, but,
No. No. I think that's about all I want to ask for.
June, you said your name was. What kind of mom has Mikiko been to you?
What kind of mom? I guess I'd say she's been pretty cool.
She's been... cool?
Yeah. Like, she would always lend a hand to someone in trouble. Even if it was some nasty flirt or a big hulking thug, she'd get right in his face and tell him off.
Yep, that's her.
A couple of times she almost threw down right in front of us. Dad would freak out big time.
Sounds about right.
Anyway, are you gonna help me find my mom or what?
Remember, I am a professional here. That means I get paid to work. And I doubt you can afford my services.
Oh, I think I've got that covered.
What? You gonna pay me in watches?
I swiped it when my dad wasn't looking.
Sure is a nice piece of work. How much do one of these run?
About 20 mil, give or take.
Wait, how much?
20 million yen, man.
Ha! 20 mil for this? Fat chance. I've seen shit just like this a block over for only 30K. You mean to tell me some idiot coughs up 20 mil to check the time? Never bullshit a bullshitter, kid.
Don't believe me? Look it up. The brand's right there.
Okay. How do you even pronounce this? Bet it's some knockoff. Huh? Holy shit! Damn thing's over 19 million! Is part of some vintage collection?
Nope, that's just the standard model. Dad's got a ton of them lying around, too.
Unreal. How long would it take to earn that?
What was that about being a bullshitter? So here's the deal, old man. I give you the watch, you go find my mom. What? Not good enough?
It's not yours to give in the first place. Put it back where it belongs.
You're really gonna say no because of that? Hey! Come on! Don't leave me hanging!
I'm leaving to go find Mikiko. You coming?
Oh, man.
You can call me Kaito, not man.
Ah, you got it, Kaito! So, where do we start? Kamurocho's not exactly a small place.
There was this one spot your mom used to go all the time. Cafe Alps, it's called. Yeah.
I know that cafe.
There she'd be. Sipping on coffee, reading a book. No noise from the city to bother her.
Okay, and you think she might have went back there?
Only one way to find out.
Alright. So, before I'm gonna enter recording, my assumption is, like my theory about this is, that you're gonna find the mom and the corpse is actually her sister because of the DNA. And it was actually just her sister all along. Yep. Anyway, bye bye, see you in the next video. Until then, have a great one.